Tansei, Michela Nitsnigasun. I am a Cree Métis woman from Cumberland House Cree Nation, and I live here on the Saskatchewan River Delta. I want to share this river with young people from Cumberland House, and that's what my vision is for this canoe trip, the Soberhouse Project and Aski Holistic Adventures canoe trip. My hopes for this trip is that the youth from Cumberland House will see the river, they'll see the natural and unnatural flows and how it's affected by the dam, and to really see the nature along this highway, this river highway that we have, that our ancestors have used for years, and to be inspired by this river, that it's a safe sanctuary for them. They could come here to have adventures, to be with their friends and family, their community, and to discover themselves, their true strength, because we're paddling a long way in very hot conditions in the middle of the summer, but we're doing it as a team. So I hope they find their inner leader through this trip, that they find that they can stand up and they can take a paddle and pull themselves forward and pull their team as well. And I hope that they see a young woman from Cumberland House, such as myself, being a leader in business and taking the lead on a canoe trip and taking a lead in the sober life as well. So I'm hoping that I can be a mentor to them, someone that they can reach out to. I want to create a safe place for them here.
Let's see. Nitsnigasun Renee Carriere, and this is my home, and it's known as the Big Eddy. And we were really blessed and honored that a group of young people chose to paddle by, and they spent an evening with us. And the journey is with what's called the Soberhouse Project. So I'm really proud to hear our young people standing up, having confidence and respect for themselves and for others and for the families that they are representing, and that they're learning their waterway, their home territory. I think it's important that youth take a risk. We're unglued from our TVs and our phones, which have, it's taking over everything. And we forget about the purity and how nature can really, really heal you, because it's those silent, peaceful moments. The water is incredible healing because it's always moving, it's dynamic. You can run your hand through it and you just feel somehow shifted in you, or it shifts you. And so you sort of go like, okay, you make great decisions on the land. You can make life-changing choices. And I've had the privilege to working with youth on waterways in my short sort of education career. And I just know how the land and the water can heal. It's cleansing. We see the animals, and we meet new people who we never would have sort of been part of our circle. And we learn some difficult stories, but we also learn that there's excellent hope in the end. And we need to surround ourselves with positive people. Life is too short to be surrounded by negativity and drugs and alcohol. It shuts down life quickly. It shuts down possibilities. It shuts down relationship. It shuts down, how young people or older people can go forward with fulfilling dreams. So, but those are hard decisions, to sort of say no to this and no to that. So, and this is just a perfect time. It's sort of the end of a bit of a school year. Summer has just begun. So we're starting fresh for that summer outlook. So it's a time of renewal. So, yeah, so thank you for taking a pause here at the Big Eddy.
I love nature because of everything that is in it, all the plants, animals, and fish, all the insects and how much they can provide. Like for all of the animals, you get their meat, their skins, and you can provide anything from them. You can use their bones for tools. Yep, and you can sell their skin. And I love all the insects because they help us with our ecosystem. They help us reproduce, and if everything in there, it makes everything go green every day. And I love the water because it holds all our fish and all our safe drinking water. So water is very important for us because we live off it. And if there wasn't no water, we would die. And for the plants, we get so many medicines from it, all everywhere. They're all over the place. You can make teas, you can make rubbing lotion and everything. They will give you if you have sore bones, you can eat plants and they'll help you right away with protein and everything else. I love the most with being with everybody, making new friends, meeting new people. And I also love the fishing on this trip. Caught so many fish. Oh yeah. We've seen so many elk too. We've seen so many animals. The birds. And then there's some elk. When we first left the place where we docked off from, 2 elk ran across, a male and a female. They're probably partners. It's fun swimming here in the water.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Soberhouse and to Michela and Big Eddy for having us here. This experience has been very emotional, especially after tonight with the ceremony that we did for the residential school children. Coming down this path in the Delta, I didn't know what to expect except for hardship and a lot of heat. But going through it and seeing it yourself is more powerful than reading it, is more powerful than hearing the stories, is more powerful than anything to just be out here and doing it yourself. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity. I really learned a lot about myself and a lot about my family. All the stories everybody's able to share with each other, and it's more than just about one person. It's about the community and our culture, what's lost, what we have left, and where we can go from here. So this whole experience has been really humbling, really solidifying in who you are as a person. And I'm glad to see young people here that are doing this trip for us too. We've been on the river now for 3 days, and we'll be heading home tomorrow. We're gonna put in extra work to get in tomorrow for the celebrations with our family. So for me, it's been a very memorable trip. I'll probably be taking this trip again when I can. So I'd like to thank you all for giving this opportunity again, and yeah, thanks.
Oh, that's refreshing. Oh, I just needed that.